Alright, hello everybody, this is Demon coming back for another round of Final Fantasy XIV. So, and preview episode, here on this mighty pillar. Not really. Oh, freaking railroad tracks. Luckily, I didn't get hit during that time that I wasn't here. Some of you may notice, time has lapsed pretty well. Yes, I was going to do another episode that day, but I said screw it, I don't feel like it, so I came back to do it now. I don't know. It was just when I was looking at it, I was like, do I really want to do another episode? And I was like, no, I'm pretty tired. I just want to play Void. I think. I don't remember. Alta somewhere, are you? Of course. At last, the lead on the stone we need to power the Talos. I can't very well have you go on your own, lead the way. Why are you making me talk to you again, Pancrit? It's not very that easy to go on. I'd say we're long overdue for a good turn. I can hope the gods feel the same way. Now, Ruby's leavings was to the south, was it? Let's get going. Yeah, it's a good going. Let's have fun. There's a lot of these rock candy things out here, and they're really weird. Also metals. Yeah, every time I see those mold things, all it does is make me want to go play Fallout. I don't know why. I just love Fallout. It's like always a discussion like I always have with people when we play Fallout. It's like, which Fallout do you like the best? It's just like, well, I really like New Vegas because there's so much to it. It's just broken, which in theory you can get mods for it and it will fix it, but still, it's kind of broken. But I don't know. I like New Vegas because it's better overall. But I just like my problem is that for Fallout 3, I just love it the most because I just love being in DC. My only regret is they didn't get the World War II memorial in there. Well, you described it as expecting the place to be abandoned. Perhaps our fortunes are finally improving, though we should probably hear what Gusten has to say before we celebrate, assuming we find him, that is. I just don't know though, man. I just really like just being in DC. The whole area around there just really interests me. I love it. Like I don't mind being in Vegas, but my thing is that I would probably have liked it more if there was more to see historically, other than a vault, a random sign business that you don't do anything in, Lucky 38, and 3 random like casinos. And then the one vault. Like there's not enough there. There's not enough meat on the bone to make me interested. Is this how, man? Just there's not enough meat there to make me really intrigued by it. Who are you? What are you doing here? We're friends. Are we friends? Well, you should have listened to Thoth. You're wasting your time. The site is not developed as the others, is it not? Surely there must be something left. I should explain. The stone you're looking for is Leonine. All the Talos and Hills of Amber are powered using them. Or were, at least. Anyway, what's left is, if anything, is too far below to be safely excavated. In the deepest reaches of the mine, we use Talos to keep the pathways from collapsing. They're still there, but they could give out at any time, which is why much of the mine is closed off. Then our only option is to search the higher levels for any fragments of Leonine that may have been overlooked. I suppose there may be another way. Well, don't leave us in suspense. What you're asking for is a trade secret. I'll need to be duly compensated in exchange. Fine, what do you want? The other day I found a Vobert gold piece down the mine's bloody Vobert gold piece, and wouldn't you know it, I dropped the damn thing somewhere while I was working. Find it, and I'll tell you what you want to know. You have a hard bargain, sir, but we'll take it. Since we have our work cut out for us, Hydaelyn, I think we have an idea for how we might hurry things along. I'm sure you know, despite their best efforts to illuminate the corridors, it's rather dark in here, meaning it will be that much harder to find a single coin hiding in the shadows. So I suppose we use these sun drops. They help the eye take in more light. Why don't you start your search further in, and I'll handle this area. I'll retrace your steps after, in case you happen to miss it. If you feel the drops effect wearing off, I give you more, so don't worry. not working that deep in my, so I don't go searching too far. But yeah, that was my like. There's things in New Vegas that I really like. Like one thing that really intrigued me was when you get out of Good Springs and you find the one Memorial Cross. That was actually really intriguing to me, and I liked it. I was like, why is this here? And then I wanted to learn more, but there's not enough explanation there to really give you an idea of what it is. And then you find out it's a thing in real life, and it's just like, ooh, now I'm intrigued. Tell me more. But, I don't know, that's just me. Then just find some of the old buildings. It's just like, I wish there was a little bit more to give. A little bit more to give in terms of, like, historical stuff in Vegas, but there just wasn't. Not enough to intrigue me. Kind of wish that, like, that's kind of why I wish if they do it, like, I know everybody's like, oh, next Fallout. It's like, yeah, they're still working on Fallout 76, and it's still a piece of crap. Like, I like seeing West Virginia. I like Good Springs. I like the idea of it. Search out, Glen Cut Dry, you turn over a rock and find folk like Go Peace. Because I live right next to West Virginia, literally a bridge away. And it really intrigues me to sit there and see West Virginia in there. I like the idea. I like the area that we're in. I definitely like seeing Good Springs. Or no, not Good Springs. The one hotel. Oh god, what the hell is the name of the hotel? I want to be White Springs. I think it's called Greenbrier. Greenbrier, yeah. I love that. That hotel is so intriguing because there's so much stuff you don't know about it. I wasn't working that deep into mine, so I'm going to search too far. Okay, didn't have anything to add. If we drop the gold piece somewhere close to the entrance. More me for thinking Lady Luck was on our side. So here's your gold piece. Well, maybe she is. Yours, at least. In the end, my contribution was a little more than poor company. Come now, Tankard, you were far more prepared for this task than I. Well, I could have done it without your sun drops. He was more prepared than I. No more than usual, I assure you. I managed to survive the Corthian wilderness in the Imperial capital by virtue of extensive preparation. Habit of mine since childhood, and one of my few positive traits which endeared me to Louisoix, I imagine. It hasn't been easy finding ways to compensate for my condition. Every torn trinket has proven vital to my continued success, such as it is. Had I just pursued the arcane arts rather than astronaut, well, I'd rather not think on it. So long as I had the means to protect those dear to me and to see my duties through, that's all that matters. Now let's hurry and see that return to Gulfgen so we get back to our yard and been feeling out of the better. We're back! Wait, does that mean yes? Here is your gold coin, sir. That'd be like me if somebody brought in like a trade dollar. Oh. I'll be damned, you actually found it. Well, a deal's a deal, but don't think this means you'll find whatever you're after. That's like really starting to turn around. Never. To be honest, I wasn't sure you could pull it off, but you did, and I'm a man of my word. Come with me. Just spawn us outside? Nope. I had high hopes. But I just don't know, man. I just... There's something between those games, and it's just, I don't know which one I would like better. One thing I really wish is like with Fallout 76, I wish they would just made it single player. I would have loved to have gone around and did stuff. The fact that they turned it into like a really weird MMO style game, it's that bad with the leveling system and damage system in terms of weapons and everything. It makes me want to go play Fallout 1. And if you've seen Fallout 1, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'd rather go deal with that crap. I hope you waited for the sun drops to wear off. They work wonders in the dark and light. They'll only bring you pain. Well, I don't get that. You figure like if your character is a Mokota, then you could just sit there and run around and not have to need it. That'd be actually a cool feature. Like depending on the like race you were, and like the stuff. Not even alone the race, but also the what the hell you call it, the ethnicity, the species, whatever the hell you want to call it, of that race. That'd be really cool. Theoretically, my character has cat eyes. How the hell don't I see in the damn dark? If there's anybody who doesn't need sun drops, it's my character. Ah, god damn it. I think he said, oh god, every time I get out of this damn place, I sit there and see, and the light blinds me. Not come near my grievances, you're after Leonine. First I have to ask, you ever heard of rockworms? Rockworms, I know them by another name, though I'm fairly certain locals call them knockers. Aye, that they do. Whatever you want to call them, those little bastards may be the answer to your troubles. They can fit through cracks and crevices down where we can never hope to reach. And on occasion, they come back with something valuable. They dig up Leonine in our mines? It's a rare occurrence, but yes, that said, it usually amounts to no more than a few flakes. Well, our only other option sounds tantamount to suicide, so how can we draw out these rockworms? By that shack, you'll find a bag full of smoke bombs. Set off a few in the mines, and you'll flush them out in no time. Once they're out in the open, rock sensors, check their backs. To warn you, this method of mining, if you even can call it that, is used as a last resort on account of what little they're like to bring back. You'll want to cover as much ground as you can if you have to find anything of value. Assuming you do find something, bring it here, and I'll have a look. We split up. If you're going to cover more ground, I suggest, if you can't cover these 3 areas on your map, I'll see the parts between them. On the crates next to Jack, just over yonder, you can't miss them. Because even when I was playing Fallout 76, like at the beginning, I'm really intrigued. I'm like, oh my god, the colors pop. It's good. It looks good. Then you play and you realize, wow, this is really badly optimized. Wow, this is not 10 times the detail. Oh wow, this really is bad. I mean, I'm sorry, but at least if you're gonna give me bull, at least give me good bull. Instead of like just utter lies and like just stupid stupidity. Like that game was so bad. It made Fallout New Vegas when it came out look stable. Like that's how bad that game was. That's saying something. That game was not that stable at all. If Fallout New Vegas is stable, then I hate to see what's stable. And that ain't even Obsidian's fault. That's freaking Bethesda's fault. Because I think if I remember right, they got told they had to release the game in whatever state it was, and Obsidian was in a hurry towards the end, so they put band-aids wherever they could, and they tried patching it as best they could over time. Which, again, in the end, it had a lot of DLC, did really well, and everybody loved the game. The game had more love and attention put into it towards the end than what Fallout 3 had. Because I think the only thing I liked in Fallout 3 was, I love Anchorage. Anchorage is really good. The Brotherhood of Steel DLC I liked because I could actually keep playing the game. It's just stupid because I don't know why you needed that to continue if you just had somebody else sacrifice some stuff. That's just me. Mothership Zeta wasn't bad. I like the idea of it, but it wasn't. It was a fun idea, but it was still kind of dumb. Yeah, that was still kind of dumb. Although, I will say I did like, which one was it? The Point Lookout DLC. That one was actually kind of cool. I like that one. I wish there was more to it. That was my only real gripe about that one is they didn't put enough there to make me like stay interested. Like there was some stuff there. You learn about like a disease and a virus and stuff. I'm like, I like this. This is kind of cool. And then it's just like, and you're done. And that was it. And it was so boring because it ended so fast. And that really like irritated me because there were like personally, if it was me, I probably wouldn't have focused the story around, you know, the brain guy and the stupid ghoul. Like, if that was me, I would not have focused on them that much. They weren't bad. It was kind of an interesting thing. However, the story really wasn't that good. If it was me, I would have focused probably a little bit more on the what do you call it, that book you have to go find. Now that would have been cool. That's what I would have focused on personally. Because that was probably the most interesting thing in that entire game. At least in my opinion. It's like you had to go find that guy's book, suddenly learn that he's performing rituals that are evil. And I think that goes back to that Dunwich building, if I remember right. Like, that was all interesting stuff. I was like, this is kind of dark, but this is really freaking cool. But then they never did anything with it. It was so boring. I was just like, this is stupid. What the hell was that? It sounded like a frog. Also, I gotta kill a lot of these things, so appreciate what you're watching. Really stupid stuff. I don't know, I always feel like maybe I could go stream or record Fallout. I just don't know if I'd be able to play it or not. I might have broken it with mods. I didn't think about that. I actually might have broke those games with mods. Oh crap. Well, that's not good for me. It's like when I play Skyrim, I modded the hell out of Skyrim. That's what I told Mythic whenever he started playing. I was like, just be careful when you start modding Skyrim. Like, it's like once you start, you can't play anymore. Like, whatever mod you put in that game, you can play it multiple times. That's the problem. Like, once you play it once, you gotta keep playing, and no matter how many times you use the same mods, it's still fun as hell. Also, I better check that I didn't miss anything. Yeah, I don't wanna die. I don't wanna die. I don't wanna die. I honestly gotta say this. This was probably the most boring damn thing Square Enix could have put in this. This is actually the most annoying thing. I just really don't like the idea of me coming here and having to fight like all these little bastards to get 7 rocks. Which I don't know if there's a faster way to do it. I don't think there is. I think I started the other way around and I still don't get that many rocks. Like I said, this was, I think, a slight oversight. Just how many times you have to fight these damn things. Yeah, I don't care about that ability. Yeah, a couple, yeah, it's good. Although I am getting a slight itch to go play RE2 again as well. I don't know why. I actually wish there were more mods for RE2 to make it funny. It's my only disappointment. There's some really fun mods on that game. Thomas the Tank. Thomas the Tank. Somebody's an asshole who made that, but I love him. Run by the golem before it kills me. So what time is it? It's only been, what, 15? I've done this for almost 10 minutes probably in the series. Jesus. I'm telling you, most boring section of this game. I don't know why they wanted you to get 7 to do this with. It is so unnecessary. Oh, I keep forgetting another one spawns. God damn it. Die, little bastard. Like, maybe if this probably wouldn't be nearly as bad if you actually got 2 or 3 rocks sometimes, but it's literally the fact you have to do this 7 times. 7. I think there's a better way to have done this. Oh yeah, what am I doing? This one should die to poison and storm bite. One more spawns. Like, I guess I gotta say, it's like it can't be that easy to do it. It actually should take you a while, but it's just like, yeah, but 5 or 10 minutes sitting there killing the same enemies repeatedly gets kind of old, Square Enix. I don't know if you needed a filler or something went on there, but not the best idea we've had. I found my share of rocks. Hopefully there's Leonine in among them. Hey, I'll find anything promising. Yeah, I have 7 giant rocks. It took me almost 5 to 10 minutes to complete. Entertaining, ain't it? Between the two, I'd say that's quite the whole. Best get comfortable, friends. It's going to take me time to sift through all this. You're gonna get through this faster than I did killing those things.
You may not remember this about Arminfilia.
Stubborn?
Prior to founding the Path of the 12, long before the Scions, she was something of a miner. After her father died, Flamine took her in and taught her the trade. I think they were both seeking to fill the void left by a loved one. Maybe that's why she took to it so readily. Back in those days, I spent most of my time in the quicksand, or some other tavern, loosening tongues and gathering secrets. Occasionally, I'd catch a glimpse of her in the street, on her way home after another hard day's work. I always felt a wave of relief when I saw she'd come back safe, along with a pang of guilt at the fact I wasn't there to support her as I should have been. Simply speaking with her more than once in a blue moon would have been a good start, but I could never bring myself to do it. Instead, I threw myself into my work and became every drunkard's best friend.
I'm not a drunkard. Can't imagine she saw too highly of you back then. Well, you're fine or sour, to say the least.
Far from it, and Flamine has never let me live it down. But that was a lifetime ago. Here and now, I have another chance to do things right, and I will not squander it again.
Yes, you will.
Hey! Come and see what I found! You're not going to believe this!
Tell me it's Leonine.
It is at that. You lot were born lucky. It's mostly broken pieces. But look at this.
This is a rather fine specimen.
It's been decades since we found anything approaching this big. But that's not all. There's an engraving on it.
Really?
Ah, these scratches here. They're a little hard to make out. To my beloved Magnus and Schoolie.
Yes! Do you see? It was a gift to Magnus from his wife. She found it. She really found it. She must have spent her final hours carving this message into the stone, in the hope that he might see it one day. Those rock-backed bastards must have made off with it before we could clear a path to her. It's fate that brought you here to find this stone. No other explanation. It makes me wonder what else might still be buried in these parts.
Jesus. Oh, mining. Very hazardous, but yet very entertaining thing when you do find stuff. Jesus. I love my allergies. It's always fun. It's good coffee. Put too much creamer in it though. That was a mistake. We found Leonine, but to find that particular specimen is nothing short of a miracle. I wouldn't believe it had I not seen it for myself. Before it set in the Talos, would you take it to Magnus? For 3 long years, he believed she died for nothing. He must know the truth that her sacrifice was not in vain. Take it straight to him. You have my word. Thank you, Gudrun, for all your help. Right then, let's not keep everyone waiting. I'm flying back. I'm lazy as hell, and I don't want to deal with cacti man. Fun stuff. Yeah, the love mines. They're so much fun. I wonder if he's still in the graveyard, if he's actually... Oh no, he's not in the drunk place. Nope, he's sitting at the graveyard still. He must be having fun. Gods, what do we say? Hand on the rock. What? Oh, it's you. You kindly complain about the troll, you find no sympathy from me. I told you for it won't run, and you wouldn't listen. Oh, but it will, now that we have this. Your name is engraved on it, along with your son's. It was a gift from your wife, Magnus, from Agna. No, she couldn't have. Agna? Oh, no. Take it. Do with it what you will. My son, we delay our plans, but... I said take it. It was you who found it, you who needs it. Looking at that stone, all I can see is... Please, just leave me be. Hope you'll be there when the Talos stirs to life. I'm sure she'd want you to see it. You do the honors of delivering to this to Eorzeans. Ah, the last message from a loved one. How it honors. Yeah, way too much creamer in that bitch. Still good. Too much. You what? By the gods, I didn't think it was possible. Found Leonine. Truly, that is what we're waiting for. Let's get that trolley moving. Finally, can move the knob off the wrong. Assuming this works, of course. It'll work. Sorry I could have been more help, but it sounds like you have a knack for handling strange requests. On the bright side, Orion taught me a lot about Talos and the hearts, and I can help you if you need further repairs. Oh god. Thou art returned with Leonine, it would seem. As promised, the Talos hath been ready to receive his heart, thanks in no small part to Jarek, Thoth, and Medvillia. At last we shall return to the Timeless, the sentinel of stone that we may press on towards Nabar the Wrong. Very good. Now let us begin. Why is it playing epic game music? We haven't even done it yet. Also, I turned down the noise a little bit.
Preparations for the enchantment are complete. When the heart hath been suffused with a sufficient quantity of ether, the golem should be restored to life. All right then. Whenever you're ready.
I like my giant toaster oven.
It's working! It's working! Magnus!
You left me for this? This wretched heap of stone and rubble? This worthless pile of earth? And yet, I can't. I can't. What troubleth thee, child?
I shouldn't be here. I don't deserve to be. I don't deserve any of the things you've done for me. I'm just a burden, helpless and hopeless. If tomorrow came and I was gone, it would be better for everyone. Thancred most of all. He'll never admit it, but I can see it in his eyes. I wish he'd just say it. Just say that he hates me, that he wishes I was dead so that she could return.
None of this is thy doing, child. 'Twas I who set the oracle on her path unto the first. I who condemned you all to suffer these torments. 'Tis my sin alone, and one that will haunt me unto my dying day. Yet I dare not dwell over long on my many regrets, for the world is a tapestry of fates, interwoven and inseparable. And we who strive to better it cannot choose but make difficult decisions. For naught of worth was ever achieved without sacrifice. And thus must man ever struggle to weigh life against loss. The one for whom thou mournest beareth no grudge. Were she here, she would not suffer thee to languish in sorrow. She would tell thee to seek thine own path, thine own purpose. It is a truth which I myself was slow to learn. Yet a truth it remaineth. Thou needst but have faith, and all will be well.
Go to her? You have no words for her? I'd say go to her.
Not today.
She's looking right at Eorzeea. I'm pretty sure peripheral vision says that we're both there. That's just me. I've seen some pretty stupid stuff out of corners of my eyes. I hate the corner of my eyes. It's helped with good reaction times though when stuff happens. Look, we got the one thingy to work. Going, yay, we got a Talos. Emmett, what up?
To what do I owe the pleasure that is your extended stay?
Oh, to the tediousness of our hero's present endeavors. That and the insufferable abundance of light in Armorang. I should be glad to keep my distance. Oh, I'm rather fond of sleep, you know. It's a wonderful way to pass the time. Not that my compeers would agree, mind you. Always on the move, the lot of them. Like La Hebrea, constantly jumping from vessel to vessel. Such fire, such determination. So much passion, fleeting and forgotten. Come to think of it, Exarch, I don't believe I've ever seen you retire to your chambers for so much as 40 winks. However do you keep your eyes from closing? The cold shoulder. You wound me, sir. Always so guarded in our every interaction. Interactions you curiously refrain from sharing with the Scions and their champion.
And risk souring your budding relationship? I think not. Much as I dislike you, there are more useful targets for her energies. And I'm not in the habit of pointing her at my enemies like a weapon.
Is that right? Fond of her, are you? You continue to fascinate me, Exarch. But tell me, who are you? The once great nation whose ingenuity gave birth to this tower was shaped by my hand. As such, I know full well the wonders it can facilitate and those it cannot. There is nothing in these walls which could have aided you in summoning our dear friend across time and space. Much less in possession of her mortal flesh. Not even I could have performed such a feat.
I see. You had a hand in Alag as well. You would know what I am? I am the adjudicator of the sacred history with which you dared trifle. I am keeper of this tower's boundless wisdom. The wisdom of ages without age, of everywhere and nowhere. The great work of those who tamed the wings of time and grasped the nature of the rift. 'Tis a boon born of sacrifices yet unmade. The parting gift of brave heroes who will one day give their lives for a brighter future. I will not see their hopes and dreams squandered. The history which led us here will be unwritten. I promise you that.
Well, it seems we're both eager to fulfill our duties then.
On that much, we are in agreement.
You gotta love Crystal XR. So much there. So much interesting story to be given. Love it. So, I'm really fine. Really, it's been a long day. Where the hell's Thancred at? Actually, where the hell is Thancred? I don't know where Thancred is. There's Magnus. What are the guys doing? Let's go talk to them before I do anything, because maybe these guys will despawn. I don't want them to despawn. Let's talk to them. Confess, you impressed me. I did not expect Talus to be in such fine condition. Well, seeing as we repaired one section of it, and us a kindness far greater than anything we deserve. Thank you. Thank you so much. Derek's probably going crazy. Just thinking about this trolley running down the track, gears churning. Gods, I can't stop smiling. So everybody's happy that they finally got the Talus operational. Next stage. Continue on with the mission. Oh, there's Thancred. I don't know really how he's hiding it. I only want what's best for her. If only she could see that. My apologies for the delay. Matfilia and I had a private matter to discuss. Which bringeth me to the question. How did Sal find Thancred during your search? Spoke of Matfilia. Of his own accord. I see. 'Tis well that he did. With such candor. Tempted to broach the subject before. Mine intention was to ensure no words remained unspoken between them, lest tragedy intercede. I regret I myself know all too well. Last in the end, he refused to heed my counsel. Time will come when they must face the reality of the circumstances, but I have faith that all will be done in time. Now let us tarry any longer. The Talus and Naboth of Rang await. Anything else or you do? Man, just make us ready for our departure. Even speak, might I prevail upon thee to inquire as his progress? I'm actually getting close to the end of the episode. We're getting pretty close. Nice golem. It's been years since I've seen the Talus in such fine shape, but that Agna was here to see it, and our son. She's ready to let her dreams die down there in the mines. Even after you found Leonine, I refused to believe it could work. Gods, what a fool I was. But I tell you now, I'm going to take good care of this Talus, for both their sakes. On behalf of my family and all the miners of Twine, thank you. Well, enough chitter-chatter. Let's get you to Naboth Rang, yeah? Let's do it. Everything's in order. I take Talus' presence resolves the issue of the gate. Oh, that, yes. It's time to open at Talus' approach. Then we finally go to Naboth Rang. Certainly can. All that remains is a final check on the control box over at the mines. Hear that, boys? Get that Talus over to the mines and keep a close eye on it around the curves. Understood? Yes, sir. Let's repair to the mines then. Before we go, while you're away with Hydaelyn, I put an extra set of cartridges for you. And this one. Practice cartridge you gave me. I know I should have thrown it away ages ago, but I've been adding a little extra to it every day after so many charges. I'm honestly not sure what it would do. I wanted you to have it for luck. Philia, we should hurry. Madness and the others are probably wondering where we are. They literally just left. How fast they move. Why the hell was my camera pointed up in the air? Gotta fly, gotta fly. Rocky hands. So this might be a good place to end the episode. We could go right about, right here. Good enough. Alrighty, everybody. That dingo? No. Alright. Well, I'm stopping here and letting these people walk. Why is that person going all the way over there? Where's he going? Why'd that chocobo have a Mexican hat on it? Why did Chocobo have a Mexican hat on it? Very confused. Well, screw it. I guess I'm not stopping here because that player's there. Like I said, I hate like doing emotes near people because then they feel probably entitled to come up to me and start doing their emotes. At least that's how I feel. Let's go over here in my corner. Alrighty. Yep, I'm just gonna go over here and end the episode. This works for me. We'll come back. Alrighty, everybody, as I said, end the episode here. We'll talk to Thancred, Magnus, I don't know who else here. Everybody's here, yay! So, read like, subscribe, leave a comment below. So that, go back, talk to those guys, get to the next stage, head off to Arboth Orang. So, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.